All right, so today is August 22nd, 2023, and I just had a curious visit from a bylaw officer. So this video is kind of for the record. Um, so you can see there's the card he gave me. And apparently, bylaw is spying on people. So he introduced himself. He seemed like a reasonable guy, at least first impression. At least he was really reasonable. But he said some things that were very far from reasonable. Um, so first off, I asked why he came, and he said I asked if somebody had called them, because usually that's when bylaw comes. And if you look at the bylaw on the township website, it says that bylaws are enforced on a complaint basis. It literally says not proactive. Um, so he said that nobody called and that he just does his rounds. So he has a little map, and he was telling me that he's got a map and he just drives around checking on people's properties. Okay? And to me, this is scary. This is some really sketchy, scary stuff. So bylaw is literally driving around, seeing what people are doing. They're going, and he just randomly came here. And I mean, if there was a complaint, they would have told me. There would have been something official, right? And no, he said he just hadn't come here in a while. So I didn't say anything, but he said, and I asked if that's what they're doing. And he says, well, we tried to be proactive. Okay. And then of course um, I started talking to him. He talked a bit about hunting, and then he talked about my fire. So apparently there is a fire ban until 7 p.m. So after 7 p.m. you can make a fire, but if it's 6:30, then it's illegal in your own property. And then I very politely explained that I've got a big water tank in the back. Everything is cleared around the fire. Um, I'm literally next to a lake. I don't know, and I'm watching it. Um, and I think the funny thing is that the township says, I did read about this at one point before, and it says open air burning is not allowed, but you can have a fire in a pit. That's a pit. But anyways, he said just keep that in mind. Blah blah blah. Okay. And the next scary thing was he looked at my motorhome. He asked me if I was staying here. And I said, yeah, for a little while. I said it's my summer, kind of my summer camp, summer retreat. And he said I need to get a permit for it. So I'm on my own land, and I need a permit to park a motorhome in it. That's just ridiculous. And then I did say that, even though it's ridiculous and it's very, very unreasonable, because I can just drive it. It's a vehicle. And I think somewhere else it says motor vehicles are allowed if they're plated. I can literally just put plates on this. All my other vehicles, they have plates on them. So, and he said that. I said okay. I did try back then, last year. I sent emails, and some phone calls to through the website of the township. The township website has a contact form, but there's no confirmation. They don't give you a confirmation. So, and I also emailed them through their email, so I have proof of that. And I asked about a building permit. I asked about an entrance permit. They never got back to me. I think they got back to me maybe like months later, and they just said something stupid, didn't help at all. And then I had some more questions, and then they never got back to me. So they did see my emails. He even suggested that maybe they have the wrong email. No, I use their form, so if if it's wrong, then it's on them. And they actually replied at one point to the first email, but not to the later emails. I tried calling, I got nothing, and I have video recordings of that because I'm smart. So it's I'm not gonna go after it. If they ask me to move it, I'll just drive it there and then I'll drive it back. It's my land, and I'm not gonna get fucking permits. Maybe a permit to build, okay, and maybe I'll look into it. But I'm not getting any more out of my way because I already sent you guys emails. I called you guys and you guys did nothing. What else do you want me to do? I'm gonna go there and okay, you gotta go there and talk to somebody. No, I sent you guys written emails. That's what emails are for. Writing. I'm not gonna go there and then every time I'm gonna have to fucking go there 10, 15 times till you guys do something. That's for your own sakes. I don't need a permit. You guys want the permit, right? But anyways, the scariest thing that he said was that in other townships, they actually towed people's motorhomes. And I asked him, well, I said, well, are you guys gonna evict people from their own property? He says, well, yeah. He told me that they evict people, they take people's homes or motorhomes out of their own property. So it does seem like harassment to me. To me, that's harassment. You come into my property and you start telling me that, it's scary stuff. I don't know if it's true. I don't think it's true because to this day there's tent city in Toronto, and these people are not even on their own land. They're on a park. They're on public space, and they're there with tents and little houses, and they are drug addicts, and they're still there. So I think I can put a motorhome on my own property, right? Um, and they did harass me a few years. I think it was last year, maybe 2 years ago. And I went to the township. I was really scared. I went to a lawyer, and they left me alone. Now it is, I'm kind of in the middle of nowhere here. It is a bit odd that this guy just randomly shows up. But anyways, I just wanted to have a record of this. Um, and hopefully it doesn't. It is just a random stop here. They're just showing that they're spying on people. So basically, you're saying, well, be careful what you do, right? That's the message. I feel you're going around looking into other people's properties. That I don't even think that's legal. But anyways, hopefully they'll leave it at that, and they won't pick a fight with me because I'm not getting out of here. If I have to, this is my land. I bought it. Um, I'm gonna stay here, right? That's I pay my taxes. I'm a good standing citizen. Um, it's my right. It's my legal right under the Charter of Rights that I have a right to a home. Are they gonna give me a home? No, they're gonna give me a shelter with a bunch of other people. That's not a home. This is a home, right? A motor home. That's what the name says. Shelter is not a home. Okay. Um, and if they ever try to get me out of here, they're in for one big hell of a fight. I'll tell you that much. But I try to be peaceful. I try to be a diplomat. Um, Maybe I'll look into the permit. Probably not, because it's something that you stir up, and it just leads. They're going to ask me a bunch of questions. I'm going to have to tell them the color of my underwear, and I don't really want that. I don't feel comfortable. I have my privacy. So what I definitely going to do is get all this stuff out of the way so that it's not seen. And that's really a very key important difference, that they can see stuff from the road, um, but they can see it from the road, whereas if I have it hidden in my property, then you can't complain about what you don't see, right? They literally have to walk into my property to look around. And are they going to start? Is that what it's going to come to? You just start randomly walking into people's properties at any given time with no reason? You just, oh, I'm just looking around. I'm a bylaw enforcement officer, so I'm just looking around your home. I didn't ask to come in or anything. I'm just looking around. That's some really scary, sketchy shit right there. They're already doing that on the road. At least that's what he said. Um, and I believe him, because he didn't. I asked him, did anybody make a complaint? And he said nobody made a complaint. He says we're just being proactive by driving around. That's what he said with those words. I drive around. I look at a map. I look at certain roads, and I drive around seeing what people are doing. Um, and I mean, I'm not even gonna get into that, because that's spying. That's literally the definition of spying. You're spying on other people. And what if, are they doing that on people's homes? Like, some lady is taking a shower, and you're just walking, you're just driving in your car there just to see what they're doing. That's really, really unethical, and I'm pretty sure it's illegal. Um, but hopefully it just stays at that. And he asked me to, very nicely, to put out the fire, and I said I didn't say anything. I'm not putting the fire out. It's in a controlled space. I'm a responsible adult. I've got 1,000-liter tank with water. I'm staying here. I'm not putting the fire out. And you already said that, right now it's 6 o'clock. So in 1 hour I will be legal. But 1 hour before that I'm illegal. Do you realize how messed up that is? You can literally smoke marijuana, which is a drug. It's a cigarette. It fucks up your lungs. You can literally smoke weed, but it's illegal for you to park a motorhome on your own property or to have a little fire. The world is coming to a very fucked up uh, society. But anyways, I guess that's it. Let me. He didn't actually come in here. He stayed past the fence there. He seemed, at least he acted um, reasonably. Shook my hand. But some of those things that he said are very, very messed up. Let's just say that. Anyways, I'll keep you posted. I should probably do another video of what previously happened um, years ago, but maybe we'll do that some other time. Take care.